What's up, guys? Welcome back to my sick YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be super educational for once. I actually want to try and teach something today. So if you clicked on this video and you're not familiar with the channel and you want to skip the intro and just go directly to where the tips actually start, just go ahead and click right here. Just click right here and it will take you directly to where you want to go. Because I hate when YouTubers drag on the intros. Like, you clicked on the video and you just want to go straight. Today, I'm going to be going over 9 tips that I personally wish that I knew when I started using FL Studio. These are just things that I thought of that I thought, oh man, I really wish that I knew how to do that when I started. For a lot of you, this is probably going to be basic knowledge. There's a lot of really simple, basic stuff that I went years without knowing. So hopefully by me telling you these really basic, simple things, maybe you didn't know about them. And maybe you do. And in that case, great. Now I'm going to just go ahead and tell you anyways. It's been a while since I've done an educational video of this sort, and clearly, I'm not dressed for the part at the moment. So if you'll just give me one quick moment, I'll go change and we'll get started. For those of you unfamiliar, my name is Professor Nate, and I have over 187 years experience in music, electronic music production, DJing, and I use FL Studio. I spent the years of my life putting together a resume of achievements and accomplishments. It's a very important resume and one that gives me the proper credentials to be able to teach this class today. I'm the cool professor. This is the beginner's course, so if you're an advanced or even a novice, you probably don't need to be here. However, continue watching the video anyways. I need the ad revenue. So let's open up our FL Studios. The first thing I'm gonna bring up is hotkeys. Window hotkeys, to be exact. There's plenty of hotkeys to use. I'm only gonna bring up 3 because they're the 3 that I use the most, and they're specifically for Windows inside FL Studio. The first one is your mixer. If you're working around and you're like, where's my mixer? And you always go up here to view and then you click mixer, simply just press F9. And you can go back and forth, lickety split. Same thing for the playlist. Just press F5. And then lastly, piano roll. Same thing, just press F7. And that saves me a bunch of time. Number 2, the ability to make samples and certain clips of automation unique. So for example, I have this audio sample right here. If I take this and I put it over here, and let's say I want to alter this one separately, let's say I turn the volume down. Oh no, it altered that one too. I only wanted to change this one right here. What you can do is you can click right here on the top left and go down to make unique. Now, this is its own sample and you can change it without changing the first one. So I'll turn the volume back up. This one's quiet. This one's loud. Same thing for automation. So let's say I put the sample right here on channel 1 and I'm automating reverb. So I have my reverb automation right here and I take this automation and I copy it over to here and then watch, I change it. It's changing both automations. How frustrating. Basically, do the exact same thing. Go up here, make unique, and now this automation is its own thing, and you can do whatever the hell you want to it. Number 3 is routing mixer channels. So let's say that I just got done with a huge processing chain, and all of the spaces for effects are taken up, and I want to add more. Simply route it over to another channel, and you can keep adding effects. And this is accomplished by just selecting the channel you want, going over to the one that you want to route it to, right-clicking this little arrow, and then hit route to this track only. That way, it routes right over to here, and you can start adding more effects. You could just keep, sound designing all day. And this one still routes back to the master. Number 4, you can move channels around on the mixer by simply holding Alt and then use my arrow keys, and I can move it wherever. It could go anywhere I want. So if you want to, make your project files organized like a nerd, you can color code stuff, move them around, yada, yada, yada. Number 5, changing the tempo of a sample. The sample that I have right here is at 150 beats per minute. But let's say that we're not working at 150 beats per minute. Let's say we're working at 178 beats per minute. And the sample does not change. It'll stay exactly the same. I can go up here to the top left, click there, and I hit fit to tempo. And if you go there, it says type in BPM. And you want to type in the BPM of the sample, not the song. So this sample is at 150 beats per minute. I type in 150, hit enter. Now it's at 178 beats per minute. and we can listen. And it's a fast, little fasty, super fast boy. Now, number 6, this has to do with EQing. So here we have a fresh mixer slot here, and let's say that you have an EQ on. You can adjust peaks and notches inside your EQ just by using the wheel on your mouse. I did not know about this for probably the first 5 years that I produced. So let's say you wanna make this a little bit sharper. You can just go down with your mouse and adjust as such. Let's say we wanna put a nice little notch right here. You can drag it down and then hit it with the mouse wheel. You can go back, forth, up, down, yada, yada, yada. Same with up here. And eventually, you can create some really magical stuff. Number 7, order of effects that you have on a channel rack. The order that you put your effects on a channel does make a difference. This might seem obvious. This one blew my mind when I found out, years back. Let's say I have the same sample and I have an OTT and a reverb. And then let's just flip it and put it over here. And on this channel, it's going to be a reverb. And then after that, an OTT. So pay attention to how different each one sounds. This one is the OTT and then the reverb. And then this one is the reverb and then the OTT. See how the reverb is like super compressed and way stronger on the second one. That's because on the second one, it's applying reverb first, and then this OTT is OTTing every effect before it. Over here, it's OTT first, and then the reverb is on top of that. If you weren't aware of that, now you know. The order does matter. Number 8. This one's really simple. A lot of you, pretty much everyone, probably already knows this. If you want to copy something and you hit Control-C and then Control-V, it just, kind of slaps it on there all nilly-dilly-willy. You have to move it over yourself. However, if you do Control-C, Control-B, it slaps it directly after the other sample, thus making life easier. Number 9. This one is basically if you're just super unfamiliar with the layout and the interface of FL Studio, hopefully this will help. So let's say you make a reverb automation and you go back to your channel rack and you're looking for your serum pattern or something, and all it's showing is automation, and you're like, where the crap did it go? If you make the automation and then you're like, where did my serum go? You can just go down here to unsorted. It'll show it right there. You can also click audio, which will show all the audio files that you have in the project, or you can just hit all and it shows everything. That's my go-to. I always just hit it all. I just give it all. Give me every little bit of it. And last but not least, number 10, bonus tip. Just have fun. That's all that we're here to do. We're just here to have fun. Don't take it too seriously, and just remember why you're doing this. For the enjoyment of making music, or making art, and just, making something that you're proud of. Just kidding, that's stupid. Go to the master and turn this limiter off. Just do it. Don't even ask questions, just do it. Just take it off, get rid of it. It's there, get rid of it. So that's my top 9 tips that I wish that I knew when I started producing in FL Studio. Okay, so with that said, if you guys want to go ahead and, just really get in there and then perhaps even maybe just that'd be cool. I will see you guys over on twitch.tv/EliminateHQ. Join the Discord, and that's it. All right, see ya.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My content sucks and you probably will regret it.